Hi, Nisan, how are you? Nice to see you. It's always a pleasure to meet you, even if online.
Yes. Thank you, Paula.
Okay,
Yeah.
Paula, what do you think about the handkerchief grabber game and Paula, Avellanata, and is dodgeball?
Okay, the students liked them both. In the second game, we involved another class too. They played together, they made a few teams, different teams, and so they enjoyed so much in doing that. We played it in our gymnasium, of course, because not in the open, not outdoor, because the weather was awful that day, but they enjoyed it very much. The first, there were a few students, and the second, more students. More than we had more or less 25 students totally. And so they played it they were very fond of it, really. What about your students? Which one did they prefer?
They had fun. They had fun.
Yes, they had lots of fun.
Okay, maybe the playing in the field is more wide than. Maybe they had fun.
Yeah, I think so. When is supposed to be played? Next week, right?
Okay, maybe maybe at the gym, not school garden.
Yes, and for us it depends on the weather, because if it's raining, of course we must stay indoor. We have a large gym, and so they can play there. It's the same as outdoor. Of course, we are in spring, and we would rather play outdoor, but not always it's possible. And when we started playing dodgeball, they couldn't. And so they stayed indoor. But what's the weather like in your country at the moment?
Now the weather is sunny and hot. When we played the dodgeball and the handkerchief grabber game, the weather is too windy. Can't can't do can't play the game.
Avanti? Sì, sì. Okay, my students came. Eccoli. Here they are. Accorciate, fate una cosa breve. Salutate. So these are two of my students that want to say something about the project. Dai.
Okay.
This is okay, prendi la sedia, vedi. The first one is Francesco. It was designed as the speaker of the class, and Angela as well. So, pardon? I can't hear you properly.
We are ready to hear him.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Allora, in Italian, this game is called Palla Avvelenata, and the prison ball game comes present for illustrative purpose. Therefore, this game is proposed since it generally can
Bio teachers.
This is the main reason why choice throughout which one you want to demonstrate how any few plays with the proper sound and can be assembled and reassembled according to criterion of didactic progression. based on the principles from easy to difficult, from the knauw to the unknown. From simple to complex. In this event, acting the component of variation of material and of that make more motivating the activity.
Did you enjoy yourselves during the game? Yes, they had a lot of fun. Okay, go.
Flag stealing is a game in which two teams, each player is assigned a number, and when one holding the flag says a number, the two players have to run to get the flag and return to their place without leaving its sold.
Mi sono divertito, I enjoyed myself, we had so much fun. We stayed indoor because the weather was not very nice. All the things. Ok. Ok, grazie ragazzi. Ciao, chiudete la porta. Okay, my students prepare. I couldn't see before what they had written on their sheet. It was very complicated. I wanted them just to tell how they enjoyed themselves, if they had fun, how did they manage with the others, how did they manage to create teams and so on. But they were so complicated. They want to say wonderful things and very difficult to understand. Anyway, I let them do it because it's a pity they were so stimulated to write something and I didn't stop them. But please forgive them in their English because they are at the first step of English, so it's very difficult for them to express in the right way what they feel.
Okay, thank you, Paula. Thank your students. Okay, Simona, what do you think about?
Hi, can you hear me? Yes. Now I'm on a computer, so I can't hear you very loudly, but I can. So I could hear that your students had fun. And I can say that students of all ages enjoy playing these two games. This one, the Italian game, is familiar to our Romanian students. We have the same game, but we have a different name. We call it the Ducks and the Hunters, but the rules are approximately the same. Only one rule is different. If we catch the ball, we get an extra life. So it's an kind of adapted game, but mostly the same game. And yes, they had fun. They played all the, so I played this game when I was young, and my parents played it too. So if it continues for so many years, then yes, it's an interesting game, and they like being active and involved. Can I talk about the other game too, the Turkish game? Yes, so the handkerchief grabber is the first time when they hear about it, and when they saw the rules, it was a bit difficult at first, but then they started enjoying the game, and they wanted to play it again and again because it's a team game. I guess that they were more involved because being a team game, they started encouraging each other. Come on, let's. Yes. They were older. I chose older students for the Turkish game, and younger students for the Italian palla avvelenata. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Right. But yes, I can say that they want to do it again anytime.
They learn a new game.
Yes, it's really exciting, and it's good not only for the physical development, but also for their team spirit and for the competition and cooperation. And there are a lot of benefits when playing this game, even for integration of the new students, for the newcomers. They feel that they are part of a team, and they get to know each other better, and they try their best. Yes, I think it's recommended for integration.
But first of all, if I can add something more than the games themselves, what is important that they felt they were part of a larger group with Romanian students, and so they were so excited when they were supposed to play the game. Say, teacher, please, next week, let's play again, because we want to show them some pictures. And so they played with another spirit, with another feeling, differently from the usual way of playing. And they were really stimulated and motivated to say something in English, to prepare something, even if they are at the early stage, because they are the youngest of the school, but they were so motivated. And Simona, you were not here when my two students started talked about the game, but they wrote something very, very difficult. They use translator, everything's possible to say something because they want to appear that they know English. But I know the reality is not that. I say sometimes, please be simple and clear. Say few things, but in a good way, instead of saying something very important. And but okay, it's okay. I didn't stop them, otherwise they were upset. So I'm happy about the work they made anyway.
Yes, being involved in,
it was a stimulus. Yes, it was a
being involved in such projects.
Yes,
it's even more stimulating.
Yes,
meeting other children.
More. They are preparing videos even for the normal lesson, because they want to take part into Erasmus project. They want to travel next year, and they say, please, teacher, next year I want to go there, I want to go somewhere. So they are really stimulating, and we work better when we have students like that. So this is positive. They were really, really happy to be inserted in this project, because I choose just one of my 6 classes, just one, and so they felt to be, they had a sort of privilege to be chosen, and so but it worked. It worked. Yes. Alex.
Okay, thank you. Your and I guess about the games, and there's here a school tanışma.
Hi to everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi from Tanışma, Turkey. I am Ahmet, and
Hi, Deniz.
Hi. How are you?
Fine.
Fine.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
We read the game instructions from the eTwinning portal and watch some videos about it from YouTube and the slide. We really like it first before playing with children. The game was so enjoyable for us too. And then we played the game with our children outdoor. The weather was very fine. First, some students saw the game for them a bit difficult, but after the rules are clear, they very like it and played it again. And our teacher, Miss Deniz, took a video about the game, and they want to play it again and again. The video